Every other god, they are the works of man. All other gods, they are man-made God. They will always gather, but they will surely scatter. Jesus, 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 there is no other name.
Hello, you're welcome to Limbe in the southwest region of Cameroon. It's the city of friendship, and that's why our friendship has pulled a very strong force all the way from neighboring Nigeria. We have a gospel music sensation, an icon in the world of music. He's right here in Cameroon, body, soul, and spirit. Are you a lover of gospel music? Then I'm sure you know the name Dr. Frank EDwads.
Thank you.
We are so glad to have you, sir, in Cameroon.
So
Thank you so much. Now, we are having you for the Royal Flex concert, which, of course, going to Motengene for the first time.
Yes.
Welcome to Cameroon. How do you feel about it?
Well, I feel great. I feel honored. I mean, Cameroon is now like a second home.
Okay.
You know, Frank Edwards is just a little boy helped by God. You know, I'm a music minister, an entrepreneur, I'm a music director, and a sound engineer.
Okay.
And a gospel music minister as well. I've done collaborations with Don Moen, with Nicole Mullen, with Mecca Stampley, and, you know, Sinach. And I've also produced, you know, Sinach and Don Moen, you know, as a producer. You know, so I've just been there doing things, just praising God, traveling, ministering to people, just enjoying, you know, the grace of God, really.
Talking about the grace of God, how did you have this encounter getting into music? How has the genesis been and the journey been for you over the years?
Well, I started playing the piano at the age of 7.
Wow.
You know, I learned from my dad. You know, I started, you know, learning piano at the age of 7. I played and then started music, singing 2009. You know, I did my first album, you know, 2009, and I mean, here we are still waxing strong, you know, still doing great things.
Now, in one of those your interviews on social media, you said most of your songs are inspired by God. Yes. All of your songs are inspired by God, but mostly by your life experiences. Yes. Tell us about some of them.
Well, I grew up in a family of 5, you know, one room, just one small room. Mm-hmm. And, you know, things were so difficult for my mom, and, you know, he couldn't take care of us, that he sent us out to go live with different people. And in those seasons of my life, I didn't think God could make anything out of me.
Okay.
You know, because there was no hope, there was no dream, there was no glimpse of light from anywhere, no help, you know, so it didn't look like I was going to make it, you know. So seeing what God has made out of that little boy who was, because I was used a street hawker.
Oh my.
Yeah, I was hawking and was selling for my mom. So seeing what God has made out of a street hawker who just, you know, roaming the street and hawking, all of a sudden I'm doing collaborations with Don Moen, traveling the world, you know. So those things inspire me to sing. So when you hear me sing, I'm not just singing lyrics that I wrote down. It's the outcry of my heart, you know, in thanksgiving to God. It's an experience that I'm singing, not just songs that I wrote.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, 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 there is no other name. The lily of the valley, there is no other name. Oh, Jesus, 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 there is no other name. You rule over nations, the land and the sea. How I love your name. I'm nothing without you. Jesus, 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 there is no other name. Jesus, 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 there is no other name. The God of all creation, the God of awesome wonder, the God of every nation.
Now, one of the songs you said, "No waiting I do, I make you love me so."
Yeah.
Now, what is that song? Because when you were on the piano, you actually sang and you were crying.
Yeah.
Is it because of your life experiences? Is it because of the Spirit of God? Is it because someone out there is being touched? What exactly?
That's what I'm telling you, because how can you explain that a street hawker, a common street hawker, roaming the street with, you know, nobody to help, all of a sudden I'm doing collaborations with Don Moen. I'm in America. Do you know who Don Moen is? And at that time, and what's beautiful, at the time Don Moen was already on TV singing, God will make a way when there is to be no way. Then I was still on the street hawking. I was still hawking, but so what happens is those days, sometimes I carry what I'm selling. I see where they are selling video CDs. I'll just carry what I'm selling. I'll stand there and be watching him just as a little boy. Then all of a sudden, one day I'm sitting in his house in America. I mean, make it make sense.
When are the bells ringing? People
bell,
are like,
you see that bell?
People have been
That
bell. Minister Frank Edward, you have touched our lives. Who is that lucky woman? When is it going to happen?
That bell will ring this year. That's
I didn't get you. No. Let's take it again. Minister Frank Edward, when are the wedding bells ringing?
I'm telling you that bell, the big Anglican bell, that big one. That's what I'm going to ring this year.
This year, 2026?
2026.
Oh my goodness.
I have confidence in you. Yes, you cover me under the canopy. Give me security.
I am the righteousness of God.
Yes, you cover me
under the canopy. Give me security. I am the righteousness of God.